Alrighty then, welcome back, Knights of Trigaria, to Brigandine, the Legend of Runersia. We're going to cover Jack today, and it's going to be pretty cool, so stay tuned.
And as usual, stay triggered. Pew pew, pew.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about Jack today. He is a male, age 22, Dark Knight, potential future military officer of Norzalio. He was born into a noble family and is childhood friends with Rubino IV. His upbringing makes him somewhat haughty, and his speech and actions can be quite dramatic at times, repulsing the people around him. Nevertheless, he wants nothing more than to protect his country and companions, one of his better traits. Though still a trainee in terms of martial arts, Brendan and some of his other instructors feel that he shows great potential. So he's actually... I know his stats aren't like the best, but I like using this guy, and I feel he's pretty good. He's a really good project knight. It says 4 EC, so he's not a 3 ECer, so he's slightly better than average with the 4 command range, which most people don't typically get. But you get a okay average amount of HP here. Attack's all right. Agility's all right. It's good. You know, defense is 130. That's because I have him as Dark Knight right now. But intelligence 81 is pretty good. So he's probably, as far as the Project Knights goes, he's kind of on the high end of the Project Knights, a little higher of the ends of the project stuff, you know, as far as you play the game and everything. But I turned him into a Dark Knight because I wanted to check it out. I wanted to try it out. I thought this would be really cool. And so what you get a 20% chance to, you know, kick back the damage, to block the damage, to half of the damage you'd receive. You get a HP recovery of 3%. You get a big sword. You get heavy armor, heavy helmet, and ring. Now, what do you get for magic and skills? You get Dark Slash here, which is a basic attack. Deals major damage as a Dark Knight tank. Power of 140. Very nice to look at. Right up next, we get Terror Impact. Deals massive damage to a single adjacent enemy unit. It's low accuracy. So the cool thing is, this is a free hit, but it's minus 29% accuracy, which is not very good. So make note of that and make sure that if you're going to use this, you block them in, you chain them in somehow with another monster to do this particular attack, because the only way you can do it is by having something else chain them in, because this is a pre-move, so you have to be waiting there for a turn to do this. But it's a very good move, and it also doesn't cost you any MP. No MP cost at all. All right, next up, we got Dark Storm, which is a major damage to all units within a 1 hex radius. Increases your attack and defense for a limited number of turns, never misses. Basically, a free hit on everything around you, and it cranks up your attack, and it cranks up your defense. It does cost a whopping 100 MP to do, so be careful of this. You know, make sure you have enough MP in the bank there. You got 208 with him naturally aspirating, so you can do this twice in a battle. It's really, really cool. Actually, do it back-to-back will, you know, give you even stronger attack, because the first one, you won't have attack up, but the second one, after the second one in a row, you will have attack up, so your damage will be stronger. Also grants you 3 purple orb to do this particular attack. Now, the next one is Iron Aura. You can use this if you're already using other magic spells. I would suggest if you're going to do Curse or Heals, do an Iron Aura, but if you don't need to do any of these 3 things, do a Dark Storm, because then you get 200 points for 2 big hits, and you'll pretty much be done. But if you're going to use Iron Aura, then you're probably using a combination of Curse and Heals, because Curse is 108. Unless you have other gear on, you know, you probably do, well, for me, I could do 1 Curse and then maybe a Dark Storm. But for you, it could be different. You know, your mileage might vary, as they say. But you have Curse and Heals with this guy, which is really nice. I know it's more like a zebra than it is like a pure Dark Knight, but, you know, you do get some, you know, benefits to it. But, yeah, that's pretty much Jack in a nutshell. And as far as using him, I like to use this guy a lot. I pretty much put him on a team with either Rubino and Grados to start, or I put him on a team with Grados and somebody a little more established to start, because they start low level, and you can build them up to pretty much whatever you want. You can make this guy a berserker if you wanted. You know, he's also pretty good in that field and aspect too. But as far as a tank is concerned, Paladin's a good way to go. Pretty much the easiest way to go if you just become a Paladin. But a Dark Knight is so much fun. You should definitely try this out. Okay, everybody out there, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, definitely subscribe for more, and you'll get to see more videos of this. Jack is one of my favorite characters. Definitely pit him with Grados, Shizzler, or Elaine. You'll probably love it. Maybe even Brendan. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.